Good morning, family. How is everyone doing here? And Team Effort Network. Here we are on a beautiful Freedom Point Friday. Woo, another great, successful week. Awesome TTT that took place last night around the globe. Awesome conference calls that took place with Mr. T and Pat Loeb, and a timid opportunity call. The word is getting out about 10. People are excited about it. They're happy about it. They see the vision. They're running with it. It has been written. It has been made plain. And people are truly running with this great movement that has taken place throughout the world when it comes to our 10 vitamin sprays. Well, you have dialed into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, and this is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, along with my business partner, Pastor Del Wafer. Family, I hear you dialing in. I hear you back there. Please introduce yourself. Let us know where you're calling in from.
Jerome and Renata Tucker up from Marlboro, Maryland.
Denise Moore, Dayton, Ohio.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Keep it coming, family.
Gregory Marshall, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Welcome. Keep it coming, family. Cincinnati, Ohio's in the house. Jerome Tucker's in the house. Denise Moore from Ohio. Woo-hoo! Is in the house.
Jackson,
family.
Heights, Maryland.
All right, Mr. Jackson's in the house. Who is with us? Keep it coming, family. Who is with us this morning?
Charlie Middleton, Springfield, Virginia.
All right, girl. Woo! Enjoyed that testimony last night. I tell you, it's like I never heard it before. It was powerful. Woo! Keep it coming, family. Who else is with us? Keep it coming. Who else is with us this morning?
Louisville, Kentucky. This is Vicki calling.
Vicki Soto. How are you, Vicki?
I'm doing great. Wishing y'all a wonderful Friday. Awesome TPPs last night. We had a good time. I know you guys did too.
Oh, those TPPs are tough there, guys. You got to get to them. If you're not hosting one, host one. Just do one. Just do it. You're going to love yourself for it. Keep it coming, family. Who else is with us this morning? Go right ahead. Introduce yourself.
One word like the tree. Good morning.
Oh, my goodness. Mr. Wood, how are you this morning, sir?
Happy Friday. Happy to be here. Glad to be doing it again.
Happy Friday, family. Happy Freedom Point Friday, as you say here. Team Effort Network. Freedom Point Friday. Welcome, family. This is the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. I'm going to mute out in just a few. But give me your name before I do. Where are you calling in from?
Wendy Lopez from Sacramento.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm from the Latino. I connect to the English ones too.
Oh, my goodness, Wendy. I'm so glad to introduce yourself. We know that you and Memo and Prissy, the team is out there in California blowing it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's good to have you with us. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Wow. Well, come on, Sam. I'm going to mute out. Give me your name. Where are you calling in from?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh, well, welcome to the call. Good to have you here.
Lavon Belgian, Clinton, Maryland.
Clinton's in the house. Welcome.
Thank you.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
And from the airplane, that's right. Bring them in. They're coming in from all around the globe. Flying and going here and there, going out of town, coming into town. Going out to South Africa and tell them about 10. And then Mexico and tell them about 10. And the UK, tell them about 10. And where are we? We're just all over the globe. Japan. Here we open up in Nigeria. We're just going all around the globe to let people know what's taking place with 10. Mel Gill and Amy Gill are taking global massive action. And it seems like everyone that's involved with 10 here in the local regions are taking massive action to get the word out about our 10 oral natural vitamin sprays. And I'm telling you, every time we do a TTT, we have the privilege of introducing another person to something that's going to make a difference in their lives. I'm telling you, we had some people at our TTP last night that just sit there and they just saw hope. And you can just see them as you talk with them when it's over and you go have a word with them. They just have hope. They're just saying, I needed this. This is exactly what I need. I've been taking all this medication and it's destroying my body. And he said, I think one guy said, even my doctor said, try to find something natural to take before we give you all this medication. Why? Because it's going to damage other parts of the body. And we've learned that when you're taking medications and prescribed drugs, it depletes you of all your nutrition. And you know that when your body is lacking nutrition, guess what? It starts you to get sick. Something's going to happen. It's going to give you an ache. It's going to give you a pain. It's going to give you a warning sign. But you got to do something about it. What do you do about it? You give it something natural. You give it a supplement, a natural supplement, to get it back to where it's supposed to be. Now, vitamin sprays are changing people's health around the globe. And as we say, we cannot make any claim that our sprays can heal or cure any sickness or disease that you may be dealing with. But I'm telling you, if you hear testimonies like Darlene Milton, if you hear testimonies like Denise Moore, if you hear testimonies like Vicky Soto, if you hear testimonies that's just taking place around the globe, you know that these vitamin sprays are making a difference in people's health. Testimonies don't lie. People stand and they say, I was dealing with this, and now I no longer have it. I was on this amount of medication. I am no longer taking any medication at all. And you know what they're saying? They're saying, I got my life back. Ooh, and that's what it's all about. And we're doing a great thing here in Team Effort Network. I'm a pause here to see if my business partner is on with me at this time. Pastor Del Wafer, are you there, sir? Pastor, you there? Will you come? I know my pastor. Pastor Joe had something he was on this morning. He's a busy person. They're really calling him, and the business is blowing. And I'm telling you, folks want information, and they want it now. So I know he's going to be with us before we end, but he's supposed to be right now to take care of some things. So what I'm going to do, I have the privilege of bringing on this young lady that's going to share her experience with the vitamin sprays. I spoke with her last night, and it's something. I spoke with her last night to discover that she was dealing with a thyroid condition. And then I was speaking with Pastor Bill the other day, and he said he was speaking with someone that was dealing with a thyroid condition. I think it was the bishop at his church. He's dealing with a thyroid condition. I met a gentleman last night at our TTP who was dealing with a thyroid condition. I thought, wow, this is not a coincidence. I just spoke with this lady yesterday for the first time since the East Coast, and I found out just yesterday she had a thyroid condition. And since then, I've already heard of 2 people that are dealing with something with their thyroid. So, Tanya, your timing is perfect. So I want to welcome to the call from Indiana, Tanya Burgess. Are you there? Can you make it in, Tanya? If you're muted out, just push *6 to unmute. And Tanya,
hello?
Oh,
this is Tanya. I am here. Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you this morning?
I'm wonderful. Why wouldn't I be? I'm here and great things are happening, and I'm all excited. Here from Indianapolis.
Yeah, you know what, Tanya, I just spoke with you yesterday in regards to some of the things you were dealing with, and I just discovered yesterday that you were dealing with a thyroid condition. And guess what?
Yeah.
Since then, I have spoken to 2 people that were dealing with a thyroid condition. So I said, your timing, you being on the call today was just like perfect timing. So I want you to just go ahead and share with the audience who you are and, the challenges that you were faced with and how the vitamin sprays helped you through those challenges.
Okay, well, first off, I just want to do one thing if everyone's in sync with me here. Timing's what it's all about. And the Lord, I couldn't do it without him, wouldn't do it without him. And I just want to give him 33 seconds of silence, if we can. Thank you, Lord Jesus. First, I want to just say I was a nurse for 18 years, and I was told that I had MS. So I dropped my license because I was a geriatrics nurse, and you have to lift. There's no way. You have to. So I let my license go, and come to find out 17 years later, I found out I had thyroid and not MS. But once you let your license go, they're gone. You don't go back to that. And I had gone to the hospital, and they gave me a thyroid test, which said that your thyroid is no longer working. So that means you can't absorb anything. Your body can't absorb anything. The sad part of it is my dad was 72, and that's what he passed away of. He couldn't absorb, and his organs shut down. But with these sprays, what is so fantastic is these sprays are almost 100% in your body. So that enhances your intestines to be able to absorb your medicines or whatever that you need, which, the grace of God, I think next week I have to go back to the doctor because they're telling me that my thyroid medicine is making my thyroid too high now, which means it must be healing itself. That's what they're saying. I am so excited because if that's the case, I won't know for 6 weeks after I take the test, but if that's the case, the sprays and the combination of everything have healed me. That's all I can say. My name is Tanya. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I work many jobs. I run a ranch, a 10-acre ranch. I work full-time at Kroger. I run the 10 business, and I run pony parties. And I need the interview to be able to do all that. And thank God for these sprays that I've been introduced to. I'm having no trouble doing it. I'm keeping up with everything. And I want to thank everybody out there, especially Mel and Amy. We wouldn't be able to do it without you. You could have taken this business and taken a different direction, and I thank God every day that you didn't. And that's really about what I have to say.
Wow. Well, you sure put it all in a nutshell. Tanya, just tell us a little bit about. So you're saying that you were diagnosed as having MS, but it was a misdiagnosis.
Well, they told me I had MS. Yes, they had MS. I had lupus. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, and that's the case a lot of times with thyroid because it's so closely knit with those diseases, and it's so closely knit with diabetes. And I also had diabetes. They told me I had diabetes, but since I've been on the sprays and some of the things that I've been doing on the side with the sprays, so you can't, without the sprays, you can't digest, you can't absorb anything. You can take a pill and it only gives you 20%, so you're really not getting what you need to be able to help the situation. But with the sprays, I've been able to absorb everything, so my D level and everything is where it belongs. It's amazing. That's all I can say. I'm so amazed with all of it and excited and happy.
So, Tanya, tell me, with your thyroid, did you have a bunch of medication in regards to your thyroid? Did you have any thyroid surgery? Because I met a gentleman last night, and I can't remember whether he said that he had thyroid surgery or he had thyroid surgery because he had the scar. But it was a medication they had him on that they needed to take him off of because it was causing other damage to his body. So he had to find some natural spray. So I'm just trying to, and there's another lady they want to give for radiation therapy is what it is, radiation treatment.
I had the radiation therapy. That's what I had.
Okay.
But and that is worse for your body than having it removed, believe it or not, because when you put radiation in your body, wow. I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen there. But yes, I was on thyroid. I'm on thyroid medicine now, and I was on a very, very high dose of blood thinner. They were going to remove my leg. My other leg's bad, and they were going to remove one of my legs. And I refused to let them have it. I said, no, I'm leaving out of here. No, you ain't getting my leg. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing to help with the situation, but the sprays are helping me absorb the things that I'm having to do, which is another product that's out there. And I don't want to go into that today, but if anybody wants to know the combination that I found, without the sprays, one wouldn't work without the other. That's all I'm going to say, and that's all I can say about that.
Right. I understand that you also, did someone say that you lost about 200 pounds?
Yeah, I've lost, I weighed almost 418 pounds, and I have lost significant amount of weight. And sometimes with the thyroid, you can lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. If you're getting too much thyroid, not enough, too much, not enough. It's a horrible game you have to play.
Yeah.
But since I've been on the sprays and since I've been on all that, my weight does not fluctuate. I still am steadily losing weight, but slowly. So that tells me my metabolism is also healing, and that's a major factor with thyroid disease. And women, again, can have thyroid disease and not even know you got it, but you just keep gaining weight and losing weight, gaining weight and losing weight. All that has stopped. I don't have any of that problem anymore.
Wow.
Pants on for 2 or 3 weeks, and then 2 or 3 weeks your pants fit, and then 2 or 3 weeks they don't, and you're thinking, what is going on here? But no, it's amazing. I can't say enough about it. I'm excited. I think the world should be on it, because just let me say one thing. If indeed you have all the money in the world, you have all the houses in the world, you have all the cars in the world, you have everything, and you have no health, what good is it?
Yeah.
What good is all of that? Health is so, so important. And when they told you were going to have nothing and you were going to pass away at a very young age and you're not going to have your legs, you think about all of that stuff. And I'm just in awe. That's all I can say. And the good Lord sent me the great people. All of you are wonderful, great people that comes into your life. And he sends you the wonderful people and the product. And he says in his word, if you read it, I gave you every green herb, and that is what it is. It's all the natural things that he gave us. And man, complicate things. I love them, but they complicate things.
Yeah.
And this is not complication, people. This is natural, wonderful herbs and green things that God gave us right here from our earth that can heal us. And it doesn't cause our body to have more problems. Every medication that you ever see or read about, it'll give you all these complications. It might fix the one you got, as you see I said, but all the other ones, heart failure, kidney failure, lung failure, let's take a chance. No, I'm not.
Wow.
So, the natural to life, yes.
Yeah, that is so true about giving the body something that's natural. Giving the body what it's made out of, it can relate to it. And you're so right. I mean, God made us out of the dust of the earth, and it's the very things that we're putting in our body, with the way that foods are being produced and the water that we drink, the bottled water that we drink, and the pollution that we inhale, it's not natural to the body, so it damages the body. And even medication is not natural to the body. So giving it something natural, the body can say, wow, finally, that's why give me something I can relate to, give me something I can digest, give me something I can put towards this ache or this pain to bring it back to its natural purpose. You're right about that. We have to get natural things in our body. Yes.
Well, and the other thing I want to say is that the United States of America, it's a wonderful country. We feed a lot of people. It's a wonderful country. But what we fail to do is we fail to let the land rest. We constantly use this land. Well, when you constantly use something, it wears out. When you constantly use the land, all your minerals and your vitamins and all the stuff that makes the plant healthy to make us healthy depletes. You can't get everything out of your food today, sadly to say. That's my own thinking, my own theory. I don't know if it's true, but I know I've had racehorses and I've had quarter horses all my life. I've watched the racing industry. We have more horses that break their legs. Why? What's happening? Why is that happening? If it's up to me, every horse in the country would have this spray. My dog gets it. I want everything I relate to be healthy. So this is the way to do it. I'm just telling you. That's why this is going to take off. I felt it from the minute I saw the bottle. And I know that seems crazy to people, but when I saw what was in the ingredients and I saw what it was, I thought, wow, the people who are putting this product out know what they're talking about. Now, that's a company. Wow. That's the company I want to be involved in, because that company is watching out for my best interest along with everybody else in the world's best interest. And our best interest would be to make a healthy world. That's what's the most important.
Wow. And, I love that. And that is so true about Team Effort International. We really do have a product that is looking out for everyone's best interest. And, and that's the commitment that we should all have, and the drive that we should have as we're sharing this. We're doing it because it really is looking out for everyone's best interest. It's not a thing of being selfish or bothering people or trying to make us sell. It's like, no, guess what? We're not in the selling business. We're really not in the selling business. We're really into changing people's lives and giving people answers to their solutions to their questions.
Absolutely. Well, I have one other little thing I wanted to share. I have a friend named Stacy. She's just a little bit shy, so she wouldn't get on. But she has about 10 different ailments that's attacking her body. She's on a diabetic pump. She is on some kind of a pain pump that is actually put in the body, and she puts her phone up to it, and when her phone is put up to it, this pain medicine goes straight into her body. Now, she chooses when she wants the pain medication. That doesn't just happen for her. She chooses when she wants it. She has a severe digestive problem where she has to wear a colostomy and all. And she has been taking the sprays now for 30 days. She's always wanted to ride a horse, always wanted to ride a horse. But in her whole life, 13 years of age, she was stricken with this disease that has caused her no absorption at all to her body. She has to have food put completely into a tube and into her body. Well, she has been taking this place for 30 days, and I want you to know, 2 weeks ago, she rode one of my horses for the first time. She cried for 30 minutes solid. And I come home, I work, so my barn's a pretty open place. It doesn't belong to me anyway. God gave it to me. It's all His. I tell the people who come here, come and ride, come and enjoy. So she was here, and I drove up, and what did I see? I saw Stacy saddling the horse and bridling the horse, not just hers, but for her $2 too. Now tell me what them sprays are doing for her. She didn't have the strength to get out of bed. She would get out of bed 1 day a week and be in bed 3 days a week. She's now up every day. She is excited. She comes to the barn, and she's able to ride. Now, is that a blessing? That is an open, right out. You can see what the sprays are doing. And she's taking nothing else but the sprays. And, of course, she still has all of her medicines and things, but she's going to go to the doctor next week and tell him she thinks she needs to eliminate some of these things. And if she could get healed from diabetes from 13 years of age, could you imagine what has happened for her?
Wow.
That's phenomenal. And you can talk to her yourself. She would be willing to talk to anybody. She's just a little skeptical about getting on with this whole world thing. But she would talk to you and tell you what has happened. And to be able to ride a horse, you could never ride one. I'm telling you, that's amazing. It's amazing.
Wow. So, Tanya, you said, was she diagnosed at the age of 13 with diabetes?
She has had this absorption problem since the age of 13. She's had pancreatic attacks, one right after another, that pancreatitis attacks. Oh, my gosh. And they're horrible. If anybody out there has ever had them, you know. They are horrible. She hasn't had any since she's been on the spray. She's just been total different. So, you know, she's got to get off of all this stuff, and you have to take time with these doctors because, they want to tell you, no, you got to stay on it. But if she can eliminate things as she goes, we're just going to call it a blessing all the way. And the more she takes the sprays, the better she gets. That will be one testimony that you can't even stop.
But she gets up and she mounts the horse. And mounts the horse for the first time, and she's riding the horse for the first time.
She rides the horse. And she couldn't even bend her legs. You don't understand. With no absorption in your body, You hurt. Your body won't move. Yes, it's amazing. Stacy, yes.
Oh, wow. God, I can't wait to meet it. That is beautiful. Tanya, I'm going to bring in Pastor Dell. I know that you've had the privilege of speaking with Pastor Dell as well. And I also want to congratulate you on your Teen Builders Award that you received at the East Coast Teen Players Award that you received at the East Coast Regional. And tell us quickly, what was that like? Being on stage and
wasn't expecting that at all. I guess I don't look at this as a I don't know. My goal is I want the money, yes. I'm happy about the money. It makes me happy. But I'm so happy of reaching the people. Reaching sick people and telling them, people, there is a way now. A true way now that you do not have to do what these doctors are telling you and put this, I'm sorry, it's poison in your body. It's just poison. And it's just, I don't know. I've been in the nursing home business my whole life. We owned a nursing home in 1940 to 1980, and I just see a dramatic difference in even our elderly. Our elderly just decline mentally so much quicker than they used to. And this is going to stop all of that. It will stop it. I know. We just got to get it to them. And that's my excitement, is getting it to everybody. I feel like I'm on a timetable trying to get it to everybody. So I don't think about all that. So I didn't think anything about the award. I'm thinking, I'm getting an award for what? What did I do? I was totally floored. And so I appreciate it from all my heart, but yes, I was floored. Wow. I didn't expect that at all. Well, that's why when I got up there, thank you so much. I got up there and was totally, what am I going to say? I couldn't. So
well, let's bring in Pastor Dell. Pastor Dell, you're so welcome. Pastor Dell, are you there?
Okay. I'm here. This is just an amazing call, and so many people I'd like to hear this call because, she's touched on a lot of different areas, and Tanya and I had a chance to talk when we were at the East Coast Regional. And, there's so many people out there that are in need of what we have, and I like that statement that we're not in the selling business. We're in the helping people's business. Now, something comes to mind is that, there's the pharmaceutical industry is billions and billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars strong, okay? But think about this, that you cannot get those pharmaceutical drugs unless you have a prescription, okay? So you got to get a prescription in order to get the drugs. But I would guarantee you, if you ask doctors were they in the selling business, they would tell you no. Even though you can't get the drug without their signature, without them signing, without them giving you a signature. But I would guarantee you, they would tell you that they're in the people helping business. Okay, and so I really think that people should really think about what we're doing here. Is that this is not any hype. We're not just hyping this up and saying we're not in the selling business, because people have an idea. I can't sell. I can't do this. Well, doctors wouldn't tell you they're in the selling business either. They're in the helping people business, they would tell you, and they're helping people the best way they know how, through pharmaceutical drugs. They don't study nothing else. That's all they know. So they think this is the best course. But when we have a product like we have today, why wouldn't we share with people? Why wouldn't we let people know about what these drugs are doing? When you look at Tanya's situation and in the story that she's told, she doesn't even know why she got a team builders award. It's because she's just so used to helping people. And what happens is people see you doing what you do, and they say, "Wow, she is just an amazing support system that she goes around helping as many people as she possibly can." And that's what that's what you were identified for. That's what you were awarded for. And that's what really makes this company so great, is that people are helping people that otherwise could not be helped. And so I just want to thank you for continue doing what you're doing. Keep on building, keep on sharing, keep on doing, because this is how we get the word out. This is how the brand expands. This is how people know about what we're doing. So hats off to you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. It's really exciting. When you guys are going to have us out there in your country? We're supposed to be coming in your country sometime. So.
Hey, we're welcome any day, any time, any hour. Doors are always open at this ranch.
I love to see that.
All right.
You said it's 2 acres and you have horses out there, and boy, I've never ridden a horse. Excuse me.
These are horses that heal people's lives. That's why it's the name of the ranch is Life Vantage Farms at the Big Ten Ranch.
Wow,
that's the name of the farm.
Look, come on, guys. I know we got to go. We have got to visit the Big Ten Ranch.
Yes, we would love to have you.
When I get out there, Tanya, I want you to show me how to ride a horse, okay?
Hey, bring your tin. I got to stay for that.
Well, this has been a great call. We have really enjoyed you. I want to thank you also for taking those 32 seconds to be silent and give an honor to God. It's something we all need to do. We need to really just stop and pause and just give Him the glory and thank Him. But these stories that we're getting, they're nothing short of miracles. I know Dr. Ahmed got in trouble for using the word miracle when he described arsenic Cambodia, but that's because folks who just don't know just don't know, right? They just don't know. But we know.
Go ahead. I just want to say one thing about the 33 seconds and why I use 33 in everything. Many years ago, when I was very sick and trying to get help healing from my body, I asked the Lord if you could just heal me. And He gave me the scripture of 33 stripes that He took for our healing. And 33 stripes, 33 is what everything. If you will look at my downline, this is what's amazing, and I can't help but get teary-eyed, but my whole downline starts with 33. Every one of my downline numbers start with 33. And He's healing me. He's giving me the people. He's giving me the product. And He's healing me because my intention is to keep healing His people. All of them. Everybody. Because He wants that for us. So.
Wow. Well, lady, I tell you what, you have a good heart, and you have a heart to do without number one. My name is always say our number one product. Our number one product will always be changing people's lives. And that's what sets Team Effort International apart from any other network marketing company. It's really all about the people. Remember Milton at the East Coast Regional said he watched all these different network marketing companies. He said him and Amy watched them all come and go, come and go. He said, but there's always one thing that they always overlook. They overlook the most important part of the business. Remember what he said? He said every one of them missed the most important part of the business, and that was people. They overlook the fact that people are the most important part. And that was one thing that they vowed they would not do. They would not overlook the importance of people. And that's why this company is just soaring straight to the top, and it's gravitating to it so many wonderful God-fearing people that really have a heart to make a difference in this world. And I just love being a part of this. We got to bring this call to a close. So, Tanya, I understand you also have a book out.
I'm sorry?
You have a book. I understand that you've written a book.
Yeah, we're getting it out. It's called Whispers of the Earth, and it tells how to take care of our Earth in a natural way. It's a Native American background, and it helps. It tells us how to take care of our Earth and how to take care of ourselves. And I'm trying to get our younger generation to understand that, so I'm reaching out that way with the younger generation.
Wow.
So,
you are amazing. Can't wait to get out there and meet with your team. I know that Matt is part of your team. Hey, Matt, if you're listening, I know Ken and Scott are part of the team. Vicky Soto, with some great team players. Great team players. I tell you, I love them all. That's Scott and Ken and Scott at the and Matt, and they're beautiful people. Beautiful folks.
Yeah, I've got the best team. Well, the whole world's a great team with Ken. You can't go wrong.
Wow.
It's all positive. Yes, positive force.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. We so appreciate you and love you dearly. Let's go to the UK and get Anita Poole to bring us our quote for today. Anita Poole, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me okay, Denise?
Yes, I can, Anita. Another amazing story, huh?
Absolutely. What fantastic testimonials we've had this week and every week. And, you know, it's so interesting to hear Tonda's story. You know, exactly what she described there with the thyroid. Her weight was up, her weight was down, her weight was all over the place, her energy was all over the place, her metabolism was all over the place. And that's because the thyroid produces the hormone thyroxine. And thyroxine is a key hormone for metabolism. And of course, with our sprays, the Slim by 10 helps metabolism. If one needs to lose weight, it actually helps to increase the metabolism, so one's burning up the calories better, basically. And the other sprays work synergistically, like the Super 10, the vitamin B. You know, if somebody's low in thyroxine, they're going to have low energy, they're going to have a low metabolic rate, and therefore they're going to burn the calories slower, and they're going to put on weight. It becomes a vicious circle, basically. So very, very, very important, our sprays. If somebody's got high thyroxine, hyperthyroidism, their metabolism is a little bit too fast, they're burning up the calories too fast, they're losing weight, and it's leading to some weakness, basically. Plus, they're burning up the calories so fast, their metabolism is so fast that it's almost making them tired. So, you know, that's where our Super 10 and our vitamin B comes in. And often people with illnesses, added to that, they're D deficient. So, you know, we've got such fantastic sprays, basically. And to hear that, you know, people who've been having pancreatitis are now riding. You know, riding really, really, I mean, obviously Tonda's an expert rider. She's got a ranch, etc. And riding is one of the toughest sports, actually. You need a lot of strength to ride well. So to go from pancreatitis to riding a horse, that's absolutely fantastic. So, you know, we've got something absolutely fantastic in our hands. So, you know, they say if you want something that feels right for you and does no harm or upset anyone else, then go for it. And basically that's what we've got in our hands. You know, we've got something that does a lot of good, that we can do a lot of good through both in terms of health and well-being, plus the income opportunity here. So, you know, it's all about going for it. So they also carry on saying, believe that you are the author of your own future. If there are things in your life that you're not totally happy with, you are free to look for ways to change them. It is okay to want what you want. Now, choose to go and get it. You know, it's all about decision-making. You know, just like Mel and Amy say, decide that you're going to go for it, then go for it, basically. Mm-hmm. So change occurs only after a decision is made. It's all about making that decision to go for it and then keeping that decision to go for it with loyalty, integrity, and good action. Gail Shea says, changes are not only possible and predictable, but to deny them is to be an accomplice to one's own unnecessary vegetation. So, you know, if we're vegetating with an illness and the pharmaceutical drugs are not really doing so much good for us, or we've got a lot of side effects, well, why not try the TEN sprays, basically? And to hear that some people have actually come off their medication taking our TEN sprays is just absolutely phenomenal. Again, we don't claim to treat, cure, or prevent, but we've got lots and lots and lots of testimonials of people benefiting who were not benefiting from the other things they were taking before. So, you know, it's all about clearly knowing that what we've got in our hands is absolutely incredible here, huge, huge population that need it, and going out there with our hearts, with our minds on TEN. They say that thinking without action is like a recipe without a cook. You know, if you've got a recipe without a cook, well, it's just a recipe. It's just still in there. There's no wonderful food made from that. And that's what it's all about with TEN. It's all about taking that action with passion, with sincerity, and great teamwork. And congratulations, Tonda, because, you know, you certainly really have some great teamwork in your team. And, you know, getting the Team Player Award, absolutely fantastic. So lastly, Che Sue says, the heart that feels things deeply has wisdom. And wisdom, as profound as that, gives rise to virtue. And Tonda's a great example. You know, she's had the wisdom to try the TEN sprays, to stay on the TEN sprays, to share the TEN sprays, and she's going out there with heart, with action, great belief, and great teamwork. So congratulations. Have a great weekend, everyone, and back to you, Denise.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Anita Poole. Thank you so very much for those words and the enlightenment and the quote. Thank you so very much. Well, Tonda, I tell you, you gave us a mouthful today. You gave us something to go to be thankful for, and your story is just amazing. Do you have any closing words before we end the call?
Just keep walking the tightrope. Don't look down. Don't look to the side. Walk straight across, and you'll get to the other side. That's how you do it.
Wow.
Don't think about it. Just go and heal people. That's what it's all about. And, you know, when you do it in that manner, it'll all come to you. Many, many-fold. That's all I got to say. And everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful week. And that's all I can say. It's wonderful.
Thank you so much. Wow. Looking forward to having you back on the call again, most definitely. Pastor Dale, we're going into a weekend. What are you going to tell the troops before we get into this weekend and get it started?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, hey, listen, don't forget the 10-minute calls. Wrapping up this weekend, going into next weekend, 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock Eastern Time. 605-475-4000, and the code is 102-3872. Every 10 minutes, you have a chance to listen to those calls. We are going to be in Greensboro, North Carolina tomorrow. Cheryl Church and Pat Lowe hosting the North Carolina team and those in the surrounding areas. So if you have people in the Greensboro area, definitely you want to get out there and get to that meeting. It's going to be a powerful meeting. It's going to be a time of training. If you have not been trained in the business, how to build your teams, how to go in the back office and see the different things in the back office, the steps of motivating, the creating the system, the duplication. Well, if you haven't done any of that, if you haven't learned any of that in your business, and you're within driving distance of North Carolina, you want to be there tomorrow. Pastor Denise and I and maybe a couple team members are going to go down and just be a part of that successful group of people that are building their organization. And we're just going to come and see what we can do to help them even move it even further and expand even further so that they can continue to meet their goals and their challenges that they're having. They can overcome through knowledge, understanding, and execution. So we're going to do a major training there in North Carolina. We also have a opportunity for anybody who's bringing guests in the first portion. Please, I don't have the address in front of me, Pastor D. If you have it, just let them know where it is. But it's tomorrow, Greensboro, North Carolina.
I know it's at the Holiday Inn. I don't know if Melissa, are you by chance on a speakerphone? For Pat, I don't have the address before me, but I do know it's at the Holiday Inn in Greensboro, North Carolina, and we won't have it posted on Facebook. So if anyone needs the address, please reach out to Pat Lowe, myself, or Pastor Dale, so we'll get the address to you.
Well, Pastor Denise, this is Kevin Vaughn. I do have the address in front of me. I'll be glad to share if you like.
There we go. 1-star Kevin Vaughn. Thank you, sir. Yes, please do.
We've been promoting this wonderful event all around the country, so we're excited. Ladies and gentlemen, Holiday Inn at 6426 Burnt Popular, I guess it's called. I'll just go and spell it out. That's 6426 Burnt Popular. That's Poplar in Greensboro, North Carolina. And the zip code is 27409. Greensboro, North Carolina, 27409. Holiday Inn at 11 a.m. I understand registration is at 10 o'clock, I believe. Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale. And that's on October the 18th. Fantastic. Anything else, Pastor? Want to repeat that, okay?
Yeah, let's give it again one more time because, folks may have been getting ready to hang up. So what is it, Kevin?
Absolutely. 11 a.m. Holiday Inn at 6426 Burnt Popular. That's Poplar. We don't saying that right. Greensboro, North Carolina. 27409 is the zip. And again, registration, I believe, is at 10, starting promptly at 11 a.m.
There we go. We'll be there in the early morning. We'll be leaving in the early morning to be there in Greensboro, North Carolina. Thank you, Kevin Vaughn. Well, family, it's been a wonderful week. Thank you all for tuning in and adding some more tools to your toolbox and listening to some phenomenal life-changing stories. Now, your job is just to go share, go out there and make a difference, be a blessing to someone. Tanya, thank you so very much. Thank you for sharing your story with us today and with us today. And family,
thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Oh, yes, we will have you back. We most definitely will have you back. Family, be back with us again Monday morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not forget to take advantage of the executive time promotion that's on the table. You have time to do that. Sue Diamond Partners and help them to get to executive. And join the 10-minute opportunity call that will take place 12 o'clock in just 15 more minutes. Get your guests on there. And if you missed that one, there's 3 o'clock and there's 6 o'clock. And there's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Do not forget to join the Spanish call that starts at 9:10 Pacific, 12:10 Eastern Standard Time. So if you have Spanish-speaking friends, get them on the call so that they can too be blessed with what's happening here in Team Effort Network. Love you guys. Love you. Go out there and make it happen. Be back Monday morning. You are loved and you are appreciated. Have a blessed day on purpose.